This East Texas town has seen explosive growth in recent years, but behind the new neighborhoods and highways lies a history shaped by railroads, timber, segregation, violence, natural disasters, and one of the darkest criminal cases in modern Texas history. Let's rewind. Cleveland, Texas sits in Liberty County northeast of Houston. Surrounded by pine forests, creeks, and rural southeast Texas communities near the Trinity River Basin. Long before Cleveland existed, the region was home to indigenous peoples connected to tribes including the Acokisa and Atacapa. For generations, native groups traveled through the forests and waterways of southeast Texas hunting, fishing, and trading. Then came colonization and frontier expansion. During the early to mid-1800s, settlers moved deeper into southeast Texas following the Texas Revolution in 1836 and the creation of the Republic of Texas. Native peoples across the region faced displacement through warfare, disease, land seizures, and forced migration. The community that became Cleveland officially began developing during the late 1800s. In 1878, the Houston East and West Texas Railway reached the area, transforming the settlement into an important railroad and lumber town. The town was named after Charles Lander Cleveland, an official connected to the railroad company. Soon, timber mills, farming operations, and railroad trade became central parts of the local economy. Like many southeast Texas communities after the Civil War ended in 1865, the region remained deeply shaped by segregation, racial inequality, and poverty during the Jim Crow era. Sharecropping and low-wage labor trapped many black families in economic hardship for generations. And throughout parts of Liberty County during the late 1800s and early 1900s, racial violence and lynchings reflected the broader terror spreading across the American South. At the same time, the region also faced repeated natural disasters. Flooding from nearby rivers and heavy Gulf Coast storms regularly damaged roads, homes, and farmland throughout Liberty County. But Cleveland's modern history became tied to something far darker. In the early 1980s, serial killer Henry Lee Lucas became one of the most infamous criminals connected to Texas history. While imprisoned in Texas in 1983 and 1984, Lucas confessed to hundreds of murders across the United States. Many of the confessions were later proven false or unreliable. Some reports and investigations connected him to parts of Texas, although many claims were later disputed. Then came another nationally known case. In October 2012, Cleveland gained national attention after the gang rape of an 11-year-old girl shocked the country. The case involved multiple adult men and drew widespread outrage after national criticism focused on media coverage that appeared to place sympathy on the accused rather than the victim. The crime sparked national debates about sexual violence, victim blaming, and journalism ethics. Several men were later convicted in connection to the case. But despite tragedy and controversy, Cleveland continued growing rapidly during the 2000s and 2010s. As Houston expanded farther outward, more families moved into Liberty County searching for lower housing costs and rural land. Large developments like Colony Ridge dramatically increased population growth across parts of the area during the 2010s and 2020s. At the same time, rapid expansion also brought criticism surrounding infrastructure problems, policing concerns, flooding issues, and political controversy connected to growth in unincorporated communities near Cleveland. Today, Cleveland sits between two identities. Part rural southeast Texas town, part expanding outer Houston community. But underneath the growth, the town still carries the history of railroads, timber booms, segregation, violence, floods, economic struggle, and rapid transformation that shaped much of southeast Texas. Because this isn't just another small Texas town, it's a place where old East Texas history and modern expansion collide. Follow for more stories like this one.